Right, big swing by Jake right there. No secret that he had troubles against lefties last season, so how important of a swing could that be, just sort of setting the tone for him in the season?
Yeah, important for a lot of reasons. You know, you like another gritty game.
Yeah.
It's squad posted. That's what we do. But yeah, it's good for Jake. Good at bats against the lefties in spring training. Just like his overall where he's at. Doesn't try to do too much. Just puts a nice, good stroke on it, and big swing for us. Yeah, it's big.
He beat a couple of pretty good pitchers here, back-to-back. Chris Sale, Lopez last year. He was one of the toughest of driving in runs, runners in scoring position. If you guys were able to do that tonight, how happy are you with what the offense has been able to do so far?
I'm very pleased. Good approaches. Ready for any and all situations. Toddy started us off emphatically, so it was fun, obviously. And love Bogey in the middle of the field. Maldy, big swing, middle of the field. Like you say, tough pitchers duel. Both teams pitched well. Just took another good, clean baseball game and found a way to win.
Another nice job by the bullpen again tonight, back-to-back nights, and kept the job done.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. We don't want to rely on them as much. Yeah, Morion is huge. Good news about our guys is they're good against lefties and righties. Morion's able to come in and, finish out the fifth. Because he's efficient, he can grab the sixth. Estrada efficient in the seventh, and then Jason and Suarez brought it home. Both did a great job. Bullpen's been fantastic.
Home run at the front and the back, but I just wonder your view on the two would-be double plays that were beaten out. Obviously, the balls weren't hit hard, but your guys got down the line and brought up Maldonado.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. It's a great point. Something that we emphasize as well, like that effort level yesterday with Toddy in the first. Ground ball to short from Louis, busting his tail, doesn't give him a chance to take a easy out at second base, ends up to come around. Today, guys busting their tail, getting down the line, beating out double plays, keeps the inning alive. Like you said, gets Maldy up there, he was able to get the one more run that we look for.
You spoke about the bullpen. You liked tonight. Obviously tonight he gave up the homer, but then to get the one out in the fifth, what was the significance of that?
It's significant. He's looking in. We didn't want to push him too much. When you had to cover the bullpen that we had to cover yesterday, and you're looking at, we had some guys that were going to be down today, and so you got to push somewhere. You got to find out where that looks like, and in an ideal world, Dylan, after the 4 innings, where he's at. He goes out, and we know he's on a shorter count. Did not want him to get over 95, so that was kind of the number. And again, Clinton put a swing on him, and him able to get Profar there was huge because that one out's a big domino instead of Morion having to grab 2 innings. He was efficient to get through the fifth and be able to go out and get all of the 6, which we really didn't want to extend. Estrada, Adam, or Suarez 1+. So that out was big. They're all big.
I know it's a way you can characterize a lot of guys on this team, but the type of at-bats that Jake has in kind of some big spots, even against a tough guy, even against a lefty, how do you kind of characterize the way he approaches those moments?
Yeah, Jake doesn't make the situation bigger than it is. A lot of our guys have that ability. Again, Jake had a nice year last year for us, but I've really liked just the ways, his easy demeanor in the box all spring. Just been spraying balls over the ballpark. Just got a really nice stroke. Able to, righties, lefties, doesn't matter, but, bigger moments, Jake again, doesn't make any bigger. He's going to take a good at bat. He's always prepared, knows what he's going to see, and then doesn't try to do too much in big moments.
Obviously, you talked about catching being defense first position. What have you made of the kind of offensive contributions you've gotten from those guys in the first 2 days?
I think it's fantastic. Yeah, we'll take as much as we can get. It's a defense first position, but those guys have done a really nice job the last 2 nights defensively, and both have had really, really quality at bats. And the more production we get throughout our lineup, the better the lineup.
You mentioned Dylan Cease obviously getting that big out, but just what do you make of his outing as a whole? Quick start, ran into a little bit of trouble, but just big picture, what do you make of his outing tonight?
I thought he was really good. I'm really excited about Dylan. I'm always excited about Dylan for a lot of reasons. He's got good stuff. But, you look tonight and you're looking at the changeup. We saw in spring training, it shows up in the regular season, something that hitters have to honor with 2+ pitches that, are high velocity pitches with his slider and his fastball. 2-seamer in to be able to protect the inner half part of the plate to keep people off the outer half. So, disruption of timing and creating balance issues for hitters, in and out. watch out, this guy's filthy.
And Gavin Sheets, big homer last night for a start. It was a hard single, 2 long fly balls, maybe just missed him, and a hard grounder the other way where Allen just makes a great play. Just, what do you see from him in the box, and you know, what kind of contributions you think he can give you guys this year?
Yeah, he just actually described it, you know, the quality of at bats.
Yeah.
He'd been consistent all spring training. He just had good at bats. I love the fact that, you know, they're not looking to do, you know, give in to him in a couple moments, and he just stayed patient. He stayed patient. He's hunting what he wants, and he's putting a good swing on it. So, very disciplined approach with a good strokes, good daily combination.